Welcome to RGL 3179. This is Pro Set Metal. We have full case break. 10% filler is going to fill up the remaining 2 spots in this break. Fillers in this one, we have Britton B, JJM for 2, Richard R, Giesel for 2, Floyd S, Guy B for 2, Anthony A, Justin M for 3, Randy S, David S, Logan M, Garrett G, Raymond L, and Matt S for 2. 10% fillers. Top 2 are going to make it on into the break. Let's go 5 times. Pro Set Metal is fun. It's a good product. I do wish they had the buyback still, though. 3, 4, and your top 2. Raymond L and Justin M making it on into the break for 10%. Y'all are in for 10% of the cost. And everybody else who missed, you'll be in our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. Alright, so we're going to roll 2 dice. Tell us how many times to randomize both lists. After we randomize and your numbers are assigned, give you a couple minutes to trade. So this is a Leaf 9-spot serial number break. The way this break works is if a card is serial numbered, and pretty much everything in this whole break will be serial numbered, it will be awarded out by serial number first. If for whatever reason it does not have a serial number, we go based off the card number. If it doesn't have a card letter or card number or serial number, we go based off of the letters, like RPA-RGL would go to the L, or in this case, it would go to the 8 spot. 1 of 1s and any card numbered 1 is handled a little bit different because we don't have a 1 spot. Those are handled by the player's first name. So if we pull a 1 of 1 of Carson Beck, it would go to whoever has C. In this case, the 0 spot. It is weighted so that the higher numbers do have a better chance at some of the more frequent names that we will see, and all Leaf redemptions are handled by player first names. Got Taylor on top down to Justin on bottom. I think everything in this case is numbered. Let's re-roll. We only go 4 and above, so let's go 8 times. 8 times on the names, 8 times on your numbers, and luck. I think Leaf said in every case there's about 4 to 5 premium autos. Those are guys like Brock Purdy, Sanders, Travis Hunter, guys like that. Matthew G on top, all the way down to Steve B on the bottom. And we got the 2 on top, all the way down to the 0 on bottom. RGL, give one of my baseball fillers to mods in the next break. Okay, I can do that, Vic. 2 on top, 0 on the bottom. 8 times for your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 0 on top, 9 on the bottom. Taylor did not get the 0 in this break. Got the 6. Matthew G with the 0. Taylor with the 6. We've got Leonardo C with the 5. Raymond L with the 4. Kurt F with the 3. Tyler H with the 8. Steve B with the 2. Justin M with the 7, and Steve B with the 9. I think there's 99 cards in this case, if I'm not mistaken. 10 boxes, 11. Oh, no, there's 110. 11 cards per box. 10 boxes, 110. Vic, if you give a filler away, you only have 3 in the next break. Not 4, because you have 4 total. So if you want to give one away, let me know. You have 1 full spot and 4 fillers left in the next one. Alright, typically we don't see any trades in this format. Got a full case Leaf Pro Set Metal. This is a heavy case. Anyone want to trade for the 7 spot, says Justin. Justin's willing to trade. Justin says, I'm a DGen, I'll trade. Says, I'm a DGen. I'll trade in the left side. Trade the 7 for the 8. Trade the 7 for the 9. They got Hasbulla and Hogan autos, they do. They do have Hulk Hogan and Hasbulla autos. Whoever has H is sitting good. Leonardo with a 5 sitting good. Justin bought 1 filler. He's flying high. Am I about to have to top load 110 cards? I think so. Maybe I'll not top load everything on stream. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how long it takes. What's more degen, blind trading in a group break or gambling on the Little League World Series? Elliot, are you gambling on the Little League World Series? Also, is Big Boy in your break? Is he in the next one? I'm not sure. No. ACA is not in the next one, Vic. He's not in the next one. All right, here we go. 10 boxes. Brand new, came out on Friday. Every box does have an encased card, I believe. As a lenticular, I want to say. Excuse me. We're going to kick off with Audric Estime. Audric Estime Prospect Lenticular Auto. And that one's going to go to... we're going to go to A on that one. Yeah, we're going to go to A on that one. That ends in a 1. Audric Estime for the A spot, going to the 8 spot, going to Tyler. Alright, I apologize. Actually, it doesn't go to the 1. It goes to the E for E on the back. Sorry about that. Going to the E. So these will be going to the E. I don't think most of these are numbered. So that goes to E for string of letters on the back. E on this one is going to be the 6 spot. That's Taylor. So we go based off of letters because all of those will be like 1 or 2. So only like 2 spots would be getting those otherwise. That's why we do the numbers. I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe hiding the back card. You guys have already seen the front card. Kicking off, we've got Cornelius Bennett. Cornelius Bennett going to go 4 of 9 for the 4 spot. Ismail Mahdi, and that's going to be a 1 of 1, so that's going to the I. I is the 2 spot, Steve B. We have Bentley Hanshaw. Bentley Hanshaw, 7 of 7 for the 7 spot. Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith, 6 of 9 for the 6 spot. Brock Vandergriff is going to kick off our autos. And that's going to go 7 of 25 for the 7 spot. Got Chris Mitchell going 12 of 15 for the 2 spot. Mazio Bennett. Mazio Bennett going to go 3 of 20 for the 3 spot. Kevin KC Conception Pro Set Power. That's a cool cracked ice. That's a cool cracked ice. 5 of 5 for the 5 spot. Got Jamari Thrash. And nice auto on the back. 1 of 20, Jamari Thrash going to the J, which is the 0 spot. And how about a Joe Montana to kick it off? Joe Montana. And that's going to be a 1 of 1 Joe Montana, once again going to the J spot. Taylor wanted the 0 spot this break, apparently. Going to the J to kick it off. Joe Montana, 1 of 1. I think I'm going to top load up all the autos on stream, and then I'll penny sleeve up all the parallels and top load those up later. How about a 1 of 1 Joe Montana to kick it off? Just a casual 1 of 1 Montana NBD. I've been finding deals inside the HQ Card Kid trades. What the hell? We have 4 fulls and 8 fillers in the next break. The next 2 breaks are going to run. FYI. If we have to take spots or whatever, everything is going to run tonight. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, I made more fillers for...
Yeah, more fillers have been added for the next 2 breaks. The guy from Hannah, Montana was in Pop Century, apparently. Who's the guy from Hannah, Montana? JML, or not JML, Jeezy letting in flies over here.
Yeah, I think it bit me.
That fly bit you?
Yeah, something bit me.
JML got bit by a fly. He's going to turn into a Mothman. Say goodbye to JML, everybody. He's going to turn into a Mothman.
I said I wouldn't pass 40.
Wow, that's morbid.
Hey, true 30s.
Alright, box 2.
Now
Your lenticular.
Jeez, that was the first box.
That was the first box.
Oh my god.
Oh, Malachi Nelson. Malachi Nelson going to N.
He's got back up.
N is going to go to the 5 spot, Leonardo.
Transferred to Boise State.
He's now in Boise State.
and lost.
Yeah. Yeah, Malachi Nelson for the N spot. I'm going to need to see a Brock Purdy auto in here. Carson Beck. JML the Fly.
Big Paul Worse.
This is kind of like one of their more deep cut products. There's a lot of guys who are just getting their first Leaf card, like a lot of freshmen and sophomore. Kicking off with Jaquan Jackson. Jaquan Jackson, 4 of 7 for the 4. Brian Dawkins, senior. That's going to be 1 of 10, so that's going to the B spot, going to the 9. And we also have another Brian Dawkins. That's going to be on the pink. And that's going to be 1 of 4, so also going to the 9 on the Brian Dawkins. Isaiah Williams, going to be 6 of 9 for the 6 spot. And to get into your autos, we have a Pro Set Power of Trey Harrison. Billy Ray, was Joey talking about Billy Ray Cyrus? He was a singer before he was Miley's dad. 2 of 5, Trey Harrison. Who is that? Is that McCord? Michael Hawkins, 2 of 12 for the 2 spot. We have Bentley Hanshaw. That one's going to go 1 of 1. Going to the B once again. Going to the 9 spot. 1 of 1 Bentley Hanshaw. Nikar. Going to go 3 of 20 for the 3 spot. How about the second to last filler? Any way to honor this? No hand on fire. We just add fillers. You can see that on both of the listings it says we might add fillers or take them away based off demand of spots. So we just, can't honor something like that. They go in order of purchased. So it looks like in that case we have people who want more fillers than full spots. Auto is going to be 2 of 12 Nico Marshall for the 2 spot. And we're going to end this box with CJ Carr. CJ Carr, 4 of 10 for the 4 spot. Yeah, we've had people ask that before. That's why we put a little disclaimer that fillers we might not sell 24 fillers in a break. We might sell 40 fillers in a break. It's just depending on the demand. It looks like in the next break, people want more fillers. I just had a top loader explode on me. What the hell? Dang. Is he reloaded to David Carr? I don't know. Is he? You guys have Google in front of you. You guys can Google it and find out. Alright, I need to see a banger auto in the next box. I love Hannah Montana, says Jeremy. The hell? What the hell? Now we're gonna get like 110 cards in this break. Alright, 8 boxes left. Your lenticular. Jack Plummer. Almost Jake Plummer. Jack Plummer going to P. P is going to be the 7th spot, Justin. Jack Plummer on the lenticular prospects. Brian says, did a little tickle with 2 fillers and 318 baseball. My first break in I know, Brian, it's been a minute. I hope I get you in on those fillers. I never watched Drake and Josh. I was a little too old for Drake and Josh. I've seen I've seen clips of it. I don't think I've ever seen a full episode. I don't think I've seen a full episode, but I've seen, pieces of it. Deshaun Jackson, we have a plate in here. 5 of 5 for the 5 spot. Derek Brooks on the Black Pulsar. 2 of 2 for the 2 spot. MJ Morris is going to be a 1 of 1 printing plate. Just almost dropped that. MJ Morris going based off of the player's first name on the 1 of 1. So that's going to Justin MJ Morris. Really, really nice. Jackson Dart. I've seen every CKY. That's correct. Jackson Dart. 1 of 2. So that's going to the J. Going to Matthew G with the 0 spot. We like Jackson Dart. Our autos. Good one right here. Anthony Gould. Who's he drafted by? Anthony Gould got drafted. Is he Niner? No, that's Ricky Pearsall. Who did Gould get drafted by? You didn't think? I think he is. Going to the 7. By the Colts. That's right. Going to the Colts. Yeah, or going to the 7. Christopher Vizzini next out. And that's going to be a 1 of 1 Christopher Vizzini going to the C spot. C spot is the 0 Matthew G. Next out, we have Audric Estime. He's going to have a good year this year. Audric Estime, 1 of 20, going to the A spot, which is Tyler with the 8 spot. Thomas Castellanos. Thomas Castellanos, 20 of 20, going to the 0 spot. Ty Felton. Good auto on the back. 2 of 7, going to the 2. And how about Ladd McConkey from the Chargers? That's going to be a good one. 6 of 8, going to Taylor.
That's a nice one.
That's a really, really good one right there. Ladd McConkey, I've put a couple of his cards on ComC, and they have snapped sold.
Man, I didn't realize Estime grew up in the same...
I sold a McConkey wild card, non-auto, to 40. It snap sold for $35. I was like, I think I'm pricing this one high.
Man, he's only 20 Estime.
Yeah. Ladd McConkey, 6 of 8. That's a nice one. They're very high on Ladd McConkey. Still have 7 boxes. Fantasy Sleeper, says Blurple. Yeah, I think people know about him. People know about Ladd McConkey because,
Cameron Coleman's not a sleeper either.
who else is he going to throw to? Chance to be, yeah, I know, right? He does have a chance to be wide receiver 1. Who is Herbert going to throw to?
I mean, Ladd's probably going to be the
He's
slot
Quentin Johnson.
receiver.
Yeah, he's going to be a slot, yeah.
They run the ball. They got
Josh Palmer, yeah. They do have Josh Palmer. I forgot about Josh Palmer.
They got Joe Alt and Rashawn.
Bring back Antonio Gates. I think the window on Gates is closed.
They got Will Disley.
All right, 7 boxes left. This is gonna be a long break. Palmer, 70% of a number 1. Yeah, that's true. Gates can still catch a pass. Bring him in at the end of the game. Gates isn't too old, is he? He's only 44. Okay, well, that's old for a football player. A good auto incoming. This is a decent one. Spencer Rattler. He's with the Saints, right? Spencer Rattler with the Saints. Gonna go to the R. R is Steve with the 9. Spencer Rattler. You never know. He played 5 years in college.
A lot of quarterbacks.
I've been hearing. We have a die cut on the back.
The COVID.
We've been hearing about Spencer Rattler since like 2018 when he came out of high school.
Last chance you.
Yeah. We have a die cut on the back. I don't know what it is, but it's a die cut. We have Mekhi Douglas. Mekhi Douglas is going to be 1 of 6 going to the J spot, which is the 0. Keon Coleman. JML buyer. 1 of 5 for the K spot going to Taylor with the 6. Benjamin Hall. Is that? I think this might be a 1 of 1. 1 of 1 Benjamin Hall. Going to the B spot. Going to the 9 Steve B. Drew Brees. Oh, we have a gold vinyl coming up.
Whoa.
Super Prismatic coming up next. Super Prismatic. Of Quentin Joyner. Drew Brees for the 7. Quentin Joyner, Super Prismatic. Any Super Prismatic auto gets a 1 touch in my book. That is going to be a 1 of 1 for the Q spot. Going to Kurt with the 3 spot. 1 of 1 on that one. Quentin Joyner. Not eligible for the Superfractor bounty. FYI. Logan Diggs. A good one from LSU. Logan Diggs, 4 of 15 for the 4 spot. Not sure on this one. That's going to be Andrew Edwards, 4 of 5 for the 4 spot. Aeneas Smith. Aeneas Smith is going to be 10 of 10 for the 0. Daquan Finn. That's going to be 8 of 8. And Xavier Leggett on the Pylons auto. On the penned Pylons. That's kind of cool. First time we've seen that, like, lava effect. 7 of 10 for the 7 spot. It's kind of cool. I wish your name was better. I think these might even be case hits. I think you only get 1 pylon per case, I want to say. I could be wrong on that. I do know that these are a pain to sleeve. 7 Eaton. I mean, this break just has a ton of cards in it, so everybody's going to get a lot of autos. We're just going to see a lot of cards. We still have 6 boxes left. Joyner's a beast, transferred to USC this year. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Jeff. He was in, I want to say he was in Bowman Chrome. I don't think he was in Sapphire, though. I mean, we're getting 6 autographs per box. There's 60 autographs in this box. So, even if you don't get like a $100 card, you're going to get so many different autographs, and it all adds up, you know, but hopefully, this was a 1-1, right? This was a 1-1. Hopefully we'll want to see some better autos. But Quentin Joyner, any Super Prismatic auto gets a 1-touch in my book. I don't care who it is. All the 1-on-1s do look different. There's, it's Leaf. Leaf makes a lot of 1-on-1s. That's been my biggest criticism of them. That they just make a lot of different 1-on-1s. I would like to see, you know, cards up to 199 instead. Less parallels, but that's kind of their thing. It's just a pretty card. 1-on-1 Quentin Joyner. For the Q, going to the 3 spot. I kind of want to get some more Leaf Lumber. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Lumber was fun. Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks going to the B spot. B is going to be the 9 spot, Steve B. Jonathan Brooks on the Lenticular. I missed the buybacks. Remember last year how they had the Pro Set buybacks autographs? They're all like good names. Dude, I pulled a coach for the Patriots. Like, it was like, was it like McDickin or something like that? I just sold that card on ComC for $184 at 101. Yeah, we sold the Bill McDickin or whoever. Yeah, I sold that for like 180 bucks. Tulia Tagovailoa, that's to his brother. That's going to be numbered 4 of 8 for the 4. Will Pauling for the 3. Taylor bought it. He did not buy it. Marcus Allen, 3 of 4 for the 3. Xavier White, 1 of 1. Going to the X spot. X is going to be the 8 spot. Tyler. It was not Dick Vermeil, but he does have autographs in this set. Tyler Van Dyke. Going to go 5 of 10 for the 5 spot. Tez Johnson. 10 of 15 for the 0 spot. Caleb Odom. We have a plate in here. 3 of 8 on the Caleb Odom. Damari Alston. And that's going to be 1 of 1. Damari Alston for the D spot. D is the 7 in Justin. Xavier White on the printing plate 101. Once again, going to the X. Tyler with the 8. And Malik Neighbors. Neighbors, 2 of 3 for the 2, Steve B. I would agree. Probably a 1-touch. We're still halfway through. Malik Neighbors is a good one for sure. I agree, Jeremy. I mean, if you were any juicy hits, we've had some 1-touches in this one. Last break for baseball was kind of a dud. Don't need to top load those. I mean, to rip, like, let's say a case of Contenders Optic. Contenders Optic, if we were to rip a 20-box case, even if we were to rip a half case, it would be, like, almost triple the cost of this break. To rip even, like, a half case of that, a 10-boxer of Contenders Optic. And we would get 20 autos. In this one, we would get 60 autos. I mean, yeah, it's always the no logos, but nobody cares about no logos in Topps Chrome basketball and in composite football. Got some good cards so far. I still want to see a big, like, Brock Purdy or Josh Allen auto, though. Malik Neighbors, 2 of 3. He's going to be a gamer. He's going to be a gamer for sure. I think we might still have a couple spots left in that next break. Everything is running tonight, FYI. Yeah, Neighbors, 2 of 3 for the 2 spot. Still have half the break to go. Still have 5 boxes. I don't know who that is on front.
Is that like the weird like throw?
We have Jordan going to the J.
Oh, that's Gracie Hunt from the Hunt family.
Is that Gracie Hunt?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's from the...
They own the Chiefs.
They own the Chiefs. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's what I thought. Gracie Hunt, the family that owns the Kansas City Chiefs. I wonder if she has autos in here. I saw an auto I like on the back. I like that auto on back. Gracie Hunt is going to be number 2 of 3 for the 2 spot.
Clear Hunt MVP.
Stop it. Relique Brown, that is a sick black mojo. Please tell me that's 101. 4 of 4 on that one. You would think that would be a 101 with how sick that looks. I'm going to have to talk to them about their colors because that should be a 101. Austin Jones, going to be 2 of 2 for the 2 spot. Braden Fowler Nicolosi, going 8 of 9 for the 8 spot. We got Jared Brown as our first auto. Jared Brown is going to be 13 of 15 for the 3. We got Ben Bryant, 4 of 6. Blake Shapen. Who's he with now, JML? He transferred. I don't know where. Did he go to Oklahoma? No, I can't remember. Blake Shapen, 3 of 3 for the 3 spot. House Hengy. Mississippi State for Shapen. Anytime I pull one, Jeff always asks me for it. 2 of 20. Elijah Brown. 25 of 25 for the 5. And I like this one. Cam Ward. Cam Ward, 5 of 10 for the 5. Oscar for Brothers Mike. Oh. Just couldn't help yourself, could you, Pathora? Just could not help yourself. Had to get that one in there, didn't you? Had to get that one in there. Get that little joke in there. Unreal, Pathora. Mike Jones. That's right, Mike Jones. Mike Roch. The late night crew is in the house. It's 1 in the morning. It's 1 in the morning, so I get it. I mean, Taylor was literally looking for Cox earlier. He said it. He's like, here to see some Cox. What the hell, Taylor?
Here for the gangbang.
I'm here for the... Shoot. Dude. I watch a podcast hosted by Mike Jones. Mike Jones doing a podcast these days? Who's not doing a podcast these days?
It was Mark Hunt, not Mark.
It was Mark... Yeah, it was Mark Hunt.
This guy.
We have your guy on front, Jordan Travis. That looks nice. Oh. We have a nice lenticular of Juju Lewis. Juju Lewis is a good one. USC commit. That one's 4 of 5 for the 4 spot, too. That one's numbered. 4 of 5 on the Juju Lewis. This is a podcast. We're a 10-hour podcast every Wednesday and Saturday. Going to the 4, going to Raymond on the Juju. That's a good one. Jordan Travis, Jets Week 2 starter.
He's not even cleared to play.
He might have a better leg than
You're such an
Aaron Rodgers. Between your two quarterbacks, you've got one good set of legs.
still better than the Seahawks quarterback.
Fair enough. Nobody's saying their Seahawks room is good.
You are. Zoom.
1 of 1, Jordan Travis going to the J. Going to Matthew.
Matthew.
JML Abier.
Matthew.
Dylan Sampson. I want to talk to Sampson. 1 of 1. Going to the D spot. D is Justin.
Matthew.
Aeneas Williams. 1 of 2. Going to the A. Going to 8 spot. Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw, 2 of 3 for the 2 spot. Rashad Owens. Rashad Owens, 5 of 7 for the 5. Jalen Lane. And we have another Super Prismatic coming up. Dominic Lovett. Jerry Lane, 4 of 10 for the 4. Dominic Lovett on the Super Prismatic. And that's going to be a 1 of 1 going to the D spot. D is Justin with the 7.
Oh, I thought Taylor had the D spot.
Taylor had the D spot earlier tonight. Otto. What's up, Blackbeard?
What's up, Blackbeard?
Otto, 4 of 5. Siobhan Cordero. Jackson Jank. I don't know anything about Jackson Jank. 1 of 1 going to the J spot, going to Matthew G. And how about a 1 of 1 of Malachi Nelson, or not a 1 of 1, sorry, 2 of 5 going to the 2 spot. Just assume that was a 1 of 1 because it looked good. Mr. Blackbeard in the house. Blackbeard, when do you break again?
Saturday.
You going Saturday, Blackbeard?
Only if you
JML Abier on that Jordan Travis.
Guys, we have just a couple more spots next break.
We have a couple spots left in the very next break, FYI. If we have to take them, I'll degen with you guys. If I have to take 5 in that last break, I will degen with you guys.
There's 3 and 2 fillers.
3 and 2 fillers left in the last break of the night. Actually going tonight for Prism. I might... Oh, JML is going to be live. 1800 Eastern. I don't know what time that would be. I'm not good at that stuff. I might grab a spot, but I won't be able to watch. Dominic Levitt, 1 of 1 gold Super Prismatic. I'll always one-touch up Super Prismatics. I don't care if they're $30. I don't care. Dominic Levitt for the D, going to the 7. 1500 for me, so that's 3 p.m. Alright, we have 3 boxes left. JML will be live at 5 p.m. He'll have WWE. He'll have a baseball PYT and a left side collegiate. We have Walker White on top. And Carson Beck. There we go. I said I wanted to see a Carson Beck in this case, and we got one. Carson Beck for the B spot. B is going to be the 9, Steve B. Carson Beck. Going to be a Heisman winner this year.
Number 1 overall pick.
Going to be the number 1 overall pick in 2025, probably.
For the New York
For
Giants.
the New York Giants.
Yeah, put it on the clock.
JML thinks the Giants are going to have the number 1 overall pick.
Even if they trade for it, they're going to go all in for that.
What if he ends up as another Danny Dimes?
He won't.
Walker White. Beck lenticular last sold for $47. Yeah, the lenticulars are not particularly popular. 1 of 1 Walker White going to be for the W of the 4 spot Raymond. We have Roman Wilson. 2 of 6 for the 2. Warren Sapp. Ewer is going to win Heisman this year. 1 of 1 Warren Sapp for the W. Also going to be for the 4 in Raymond. Nikar. 1 of 1 going to the N. N is the 5 spot Leonardo. It's 3 101s in this box. That's absurd. Josh Hoover, your first auto out. Josh Hoover, 9 of 10 for the 9 spot. We have Dylan Johnson on the go in pro. 1 of 12. That's going to go to the D spot, which is the 7. Man, Justin cleaning up in this break. Emory Jones. Emory Jones going to be 2 of 3 for the 2 spot. Roydell Williams. Roydell, 8 of 25 for the 8 spot. Xavier Weaver. Oh, there's a sick auto underneath for the 5 spot. And with the inscription Broadway, it's Joe Namath on the Broadway Joe. 8 of 10 for the 8 spot. Broadway Joe. That's sick. That's literally sick. I'm one touching that. I don't care. Tyler. That's a cool Broadway Joe right there. Still got 2 boxes left in this break. Got a giveaway for chat after this one as well. This is a lot of cards for a Leaf case. 110 cards.
Jeremy, that's not safe.
Broadway Joe, 8 of 10, the best Jets quarterback ever.
That's many good ones.
Yeah, you guys haven't had any good. Walker White slinging blue ice. That's funny. Walker White with the blue ice. Jesse, we have to cook. Jesse, we have to cook.
Namath went to Alabama for college.
All right, I want to see Brock Purdy or Josh Allen in these next 2 boxes. We've seen Carson Beck. I want to see either of those 2 guys. I wish that they still had CJ Stroud. His rookie deal's up with them. So, no more CJ Stroud, unfortunately. How about a Hasbull or a Hulk Hogan auto? Be cool, too. Walker White slinging the blue ice. It's funny. I think I saw the name on this one. Ray Davis. I thought it was Ray Lewis. Ray Davis on the prospects. 10 of 25 going to the 0 spot. Yeah, I much prefer the buyback from last year. The lenticular just doesn't really do it for me. Filler in baseball for Lions Den. Lions Den, we're going to get you into that one. I owe you a filler. Kicking off with Luke McCaffrey. It's, yes, that is Christian's brother. Yeah. 1 of 1. For the L spot, going to Tyler with the 8. We have Brian Billick. Brian Billick, 3 of 10 for the 3. Jaden Daniels. Jaden on the gold. 1 of 1. Jaden going to the J spot, going to Matthew G with the 0. Taylor. What's that? Yeah, he's only in Leaf products. They haven't put him in any like Bowman Chrome. He didn't make it in Chrome. Ben Bryant. Ben Bryant, 4 of 5 for the 4 spot. Justice Ross Simmons is your first auto, and that's going to be 4 of 10 for the 4. Lewis Bond, next auto out, 3 of 10. Jordan Davis, just a flat black, is that 101? That is 10 of 10 going to the 0 spot. We have Cody Schrader. Cody Schrader, 11 of 25, so that's going to the C spot, which is the 0. MJ Morris, 10 of 25, going to the 0, and I know this guy. Jalen Milroe. A little bit of scratches on that one. Jalen Milroe, 3 of 5 for the 3 spot. A little bit of scratches on that one, unfortunately. Milroe's a good one. I don't know if it's quite a one-touch or not. I don't know if people are high on Jalen Milroe. No, for sure. You got the college football season kicking off on Saturday. RGL, how do the card companies determine who they have on the checklist? Like, do they have players say yes if picked? So obviously they have contracts with the players. Leaf has autograph, deals with the players, and I think they build it out like that. I don't think the players have a choice. I don't think the players have a choice if they're in the sets or not. If they're part of the Players Association, I think that they will automatically be in. And then Leaf, obviously, Leaf has individual contracts with all the players for their likeness. And then also they have autograph deals with some of them as well. I think that's how that works. And then certain players, like, for example, the ones that go into the NFLPA, like, that's why Leaf doesn't have CJ Stroud anymore, because his NIL deal was up with them. So now he's part of the NFLPA, and that's why they don't have him. 3 of 5, Jalen Milroe auto. Do you remember when you would see a picture of Earth and pinpoint closely? So, yes. Yes, I remember that. 1/10. What if they got no likeness? Timmy, that's a Blezzy question. This is going to be your last box of the break. Sometimes they don't have their rights, like when they do like Kobe Bryant in the multi-sport stuff and they do his jerseys. They don't have the ability, like with Leaf Lumber for the Babe Ruth, for example. So they just use a picture of his jersey. So that would be an example of them not having permission to use their photo. Bucky Irving. What an auto. Just Bucky. Just Bucky. 5 of 15 for the 5 spot on that one. Just Bucky. But watch the last 5 or 6 legit not one. I know. I'm sorry, Taylor. Taylor, you had a couple. It's not enough. You had a couple at the start, but after that, the 6 spot just went ice cold. I don't know. I don't know what happened. We have Brendan Sorsby. 4 of 6. Jeshon Jones. 4 of 7. Braylon Trice. Is that a 101? That is. Going to the B spot. B is a 9. Steve B. Braylon Trice. Tim Brown. Tim Brown, 4 of 9. Braylon Allen is going to be 8 of 10. Rico Flores. I know. Rico Flores, 1 of 1, going to the R. R is going to be the 9, Steve B. Jarrett Gibson. Jarrett Gibson. That's going to be 11 of 15. Going to the J spot. Once again, the J has been killing this break. Okay, I think I know who this is. Is this Ethan Garbers? Ethan Garbers, 2 of 7 for the 2. I don't know how I knew that. Brennan Armstrong. And JML, look away. 8 of 8. And Jordan Travis going pro to wrap it up. 5 of 8 going to the 5. Leonardo on the Jordan Travis. Going to Leonardo, Jordan Travis to end it. Man, we just had a ton of autos in that one. Why is he looking at the camera like that? I don't know. All right, I have an interesting question for those in this break. Would you prefer it if the letters were not static? You just got random letters? It would be total insanity. Instead of having static letters, you would just get 3 random letters as well? Or every spot except one spot would get 2? Would you guys prefer it that way? I'm curious. It's total insanity that way. Random numbers, random letters. That's like the chaos wheel where you might get a bad number and you might get no good letters. Or, I think that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. I don't know if the chaos. A through Z and then a one that says sad face. That's funny. Sad face. I don't think that was a particularly strong case. I've watched about 3 cases of this product open. I don't think that was a particularly strong case. But I have a ton of cards to show you in the recap. We're not going to go through every number. But here was a look at everything. Here were your stuff that I will top load up later. So there's the penny sleeves. Here are the top loads, dude. Just 110 total cards in this one. Braylon Trice 101. Flores. Ethan Garbers. Jordan Travis auto. Jaden Daniel 101. Luke McCaffrey 1 of 1. Dave Morris. Walker White. Warren Sapp. Roman Wilson. Josh Hoover. Randomize the number 1, but they get no letters. 101 would just slay out. There'd be no point to do the letters if we do 1. That's why we do the letters, because the 1 would just take 60 cards in this break. Xavier White 101 right there. Dude, we just hit so many 101s that the 1 spot would be insane. Yeah, we can't have a 1 spot. I don't know, maybe okay, I have an idea. Keep the letters the same, but we randomize if it's first name or last name. That's a thought. JML shaking his head. Your lenticulars: Bucky Irving, Ray Davis, Jawar Jordan, Jonathan Brooks, Spencer Rattler, Zach Plummer, Malachi Nelson, and Audric Estime. And what I one-touched up. I one-touched up quite a few cards. We have the Jalen Milroe auto for the 3 spot. We had the Broadway Joe for the 8 spot. We had the Carson Beck lenticular for the B spot. Going to the 9. Dominic Lovett, 1 of 1 for the D spot. Juju Lewis for the 4 spot. Malik Neighbors, 2 of 3 for the 2. Quentin Joyner, 1 of 1 for the Q. Lad McConkey auto for the 6. And Joe Montana, 1 of 1 for the J. And that is going to do it for your break.